Hello, my lovely people. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I do apologize. I want to make this quick video about in reference to work from home in 2026 and live ops. I know I made a video a couple days ago talking about live ops and is live ops still worth it in 2026, and I'm going to tell you my reasonings behind it. I had a viewer ask me, say that they had just got accepted on the platform. They wanted to know before they move forward to purchase their background check, and I wanted to give an honest review. I sit down, talk to talk, heart to heart with my lovely people, and let you all know what I thought. I have notes here, so if y'all see me sitting down, I just want to make sure I cover everything and I don't skip, because sometimes I can get so passionate like I am now, and I just be all over the place. So let's stick to it. So talking about the background check, and there is a fee that live ops asks that you pay. It is non-refundable. At the current moment of this recording, is $25 that you have to pay for the background check. So you go through the whole application process. If you're first time applying for live ops, that's just to make sure, like with any job, they want to make sure that you're an honest, decent person, that you're not going to get in there and try to manipulate people, because some of the platforms, you're dealing with people's sensitive information, right? So it's just one of those things. It is a job, y'all. Like, this isn't like play. This is like a legit work from home job. This is a job. These are companies dealing with real people, real situations, and sometimes dealing with real money, real credit card, real date of birth, real social, real addresses, all that kind of stuff. So they need to make sure that they check all the boxes, make sure that you're a trustworthy person, that you don't have anything on your background that they need to, be suspect about, And if anything is on your background, you're not quite sure, just go ahead and submit your background check. And if anything come back, um, and stops you, you can always reach out to them to find out what it is. Sometimes they give you a brief description on what came back, but sometimes they don't. But like traffic tickets and stuff like that, maybe little stuff. But I'm talking about major, like fraud, embezzlement, all that kind of stuff, like identity, all that kind of stuff with people identity and stealing stuff, and writing fake checks and stuff. Like, if you got that type of background, I wouldn't advise you working for this particular company. I can't talk about any other company, but with live ops, they not having it with the background check. So any other stuff you worry about is like say you have eviction, stuff like that. That's no, that's not in banking. Now, if some work from home jobs you deal with banking, they may look at that, but with live ops, no, okay, because they don't really have any banking clients that I know of on live ops. Okay, so that's one of the things, the background check, and that's pretty much standard industry to have background checks when you do any work from home job. Okay, especially when you're dealing with people personal sensitive information. Okay, and at the time I had to pay for a background check. So some people that might have got in during the pandemic, they might have waived it, and they may not. So you might hear different people telling their experience on live ops background check, but I had to pay at the time, because like I said, I've been with live ops for a long time. So I kind of grandfathered myself into it. Okay, so also, she wanted to know. I'm taking it was a female. She wanted to know. She couldn't see what type of opportunity that she was signing up for, and that happens because sometimes they may have a campaign that they're working on. They haven't fully released it, or they just in the middle of getting all the people that they want to hire for that particular job, and then they close it, so you don't see. And then with work from home opportunities, sometimes they have a plethora of opportunities for you to choose from, and then sometimes they don't have anything. So it's kind of up and down. But I'm pretty sure from my experience, like I looked on the board yesterday. No, I looked on the board this morning and only had like two opportunities. And remember, y'all, when I had made that video, if y'all go back to it, I think at the time I was telling y'all, like, I think 5 or 6 job opportunities, and now they only have, like, what I say, 2. So I'm not in front of my computer right now, but yeah, that's the only thing. So once you become an independent contractor, you become a contractor with their company, you'll be able to see what type of jobs that they do have available. And since you haven't gotten past that yet, you may not see all the job opportunities, or what they have on live ops. Okay. So, equipment, like I said, if you're really serious about working from home, I would invest in a computer, a desktop, a laptop. Because if live ops does not work out for you, you can always apply for other work from home opportunities. So don't count it out because you applied and maybe they got back with you and say, oh, at this time we don't need your assistance, or we full, we're not hiring at this current moment. If you want to keep pushing towards a work from home opportunity, I will advise you still invest in a computer. Okay, Windows 11 is what most of them, all of them using now. Windows 8, Windows 10, They're not using that anymore. So you're going to have to upgrade your computer. I found out in a lot of these training classes that I be in sometimes, people try to just think they could just slide that through whenever we get to the part on the training where we're having to download certain systems and processes and programs that their computers are not compatible. Now, how they bypass that during the whole signing up for, I don't know. I'm not into that, but I'm just letting you know. Eventually, you're going to have to upgrade. Like I said, upgrade period if you want to work from home. Get you a computer, get you a laptop. If you like laptops, you like, you want to be able to work from your desk or your kitchen table, or wherever. If you want to sit on the couch, you know what I'm saying, and have your Ethernet cable coming in through your laptop, you can do that, however. But I just want y'all to know that even if this opportunity does not work out, live ops does not work out for you, still invest in a computer if you really set on trying to find a work from home job, because you're going to need it. Okay. This particular company does not pay for equipment. You have to have your own equipment. Some companies supply equipment, but it's only for them. So you can't think, okay, this company supplies equipment. I'll be able to use this computer as I will. My kids can do schoolwork. We can do little businesses. No, that computer is only set up to do that particular job for that particular company. So be mindful of that when you say, okay, well, I just find me a job, a work from home job that apply the equipment, and I can just do different companies on that. No, that doesn't work like that. From my experience, you can't do that. That computer is set up just particular for that particular company and that particular software systems and everything like that. Okay, so be mindful of that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned that with liveops, training is unpaid. So the company that I originally signed up for, and I did get accepted into that program. I believe it's only a week because, like I said, I have a lot going on. I really can't take off 2 and 3 weeks unpaid training. Now, if you have to do this to get in your door to work from home job to try to build up your resume, for my this company does not require a resume, but some companies do. You want to have something on your resume to say you have experience in customer service XYZ or healthcare, customer service representative, whatever. You have to build yourself up. So this you just do what you gotta do. If you gotta do the 3 weeks unpaid training, try to juggle your finances, try to, and then once you get when you get past the training and you get to the part where you can start making money, just grind, get as many hours as come up available instead of make up for them 3 weeks. Sometimes they pay you after you completed the training. They give you like a bonus. Then sometimes it's not there. Okay, I'll just be honest with y'all. But the one I got accepted into, we start at the end of this month, and it's only a week. So yeah, so that's my take on live ops. Is it still worth it? Um, and the things that you should think about before you purchase a background check. I always try to come to y'all different from all the other videos y'all gonna see on the internet talking about this company. And like I said, I've been with this company for a long time. I've had my ups and downs with this company. Also, I like to tell you all that you may be working with a particular company and the contract ends, or like tax season. Sometimes that tax professional, I don't know how to say it, a tax company may not need you after March or after the tax season is ended. So you have to think about it. You have to grind really, really hard when it first start up, like rev up. I think it revs up like in October, November, and they go strong. So get all your hours, get your money caught up, get your bills, get you a couple months ahead in your bills, because come April or May, it's gonna stop. So in the meantime, what I always tell my people, and I'm just gonna be real with y'all, because I like to, to keep it real with y'all. What I would do, start, if you like live ops, I like live ops. If you like live ops, keep looking on the career board to see what other opportunities they have. In the middle of you working for that tax professional, find you another opportunity that you could start training for. So when that tax professional contract ends for that season, because they don't no longer need people to assist people with their taxes, you can be in training. And then once the training finished, then the tax professional company no longer needs you, then you already starting keeping your money flowing. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope that helps. Like always, if y'all have any questions, please let me know. I know I did have someone asked about the computer. I hope you find this video. I have a Windows all-in-one. I do have Windows 11, but with this particular company I'm with now, they only need 8 gigabytes, not 16. So I do apologize if I made it confusing. That's one reason why I can't, or I have not been able to apply for different companies or opportunities because they are wanting independent contractors to have 16 gigabytes, I guess that's how you say it, and I only have 8 on my computer. And with an all-in-one, you can't add, from my experience. So if y'all know how to add more on an all-in-one, HP all-in-one, let me know. But I'm not in position right now to upgrade. I probably will one day because I want to go to a laptop. I want to see how that experience is working from home on a laptop. But I just like a mouse. I'm just old school like that. I like a mouse. I mean, the actual physical mouse, not the one you have to move your finger around. I just like the mouse, like the clicking. It just, I don't know, it's just me. Sensory skills, I don't know. But if you've liked this video, thank you so very much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I do have resources down in the description box down below. Please check them out. I do have a connect with me um, phone number that you can call me, ask me any question. It is paid per minute. It's not free. I'm sorry, but I do have that feature now where you can connect with me. You can call me and we can talk. It's not a dating profile, so if you're looking for love, please, that ain't that type of call. It's just if you have any questions about work from home, if you have any questions about the gig economy, if you have any questions about the notary business, or get started on YouTube, that's what that connect with me phone number is. And I will have that linked in this video and in the description down below. And once again, thank you all so very much for watching my video and taking out time to hear what I had to say in regards to live ops and if it's working in 2026 and about that background check that's non-refundable. But once you pay it, it's good. I think it's good for like 3 years or 4 years. I'm not quite sure, but you can ask some questions, and if you get accepted into live ops, you'll be able to navigate through their portal and find all the questions that you may have. And like once you get in there, there's a community board where you can go in there and ask people questions, and people have been really very friendly. You might even see me sometimes posting in there, congratulating people, asking questions. So I am active. So, but yeah, that's just what I had to share with y'all. And thank y'all for watching. Have a great day.